Howdy folks, how's it going today? This is Rodney, and today my morning project, because I've got about 3 hours before work, I'm going to be working on soil blocks and getting my seedlings in so I can get some tomatoes and peppers and a few other things started before, I got about 2 months till I'm going to be planting, so I want to get them up and going. So I got tomatoes, and that's what I'm working on today. As you can see here, I've got some of my supplies to be making soil blocks. I will talk a little bit about what soil blocks are, and well, you'll kind of get the hint as I'm making them today. Basically, a soil block is a seedling starter that is actually just a block of soil, no container, that you plant right into the ground, and you don't have to worry about peat pots decomposing. You don't have to worry about root bound. You just pop them in and pack, put your garden soil around them, and they're ready to go. I haven't done them before. This is an experimental year, but everybody loves them, so I will try. See how they go out. Basically, it's going to be 3 parts of compost, 3 parts of peat moss, and 1 part of perlite to lighten it up, and also as water capacity. I do have some vermiculite over there, but I'm not going to be using that today. I've got that in mind for other projects. I do have some all-purpose organic fertilizer that I'm going to be mixing in, and some garden lime to help break up the acidity of the peat moss a little bit, because the peat moss is pretty acidic. I'm going to be making a box to strain out the peat moss there, because it's going to be kind of chunky, so I'll use a little strainer box. I got some hardware cloth, they call it, welded wire. I'm going to be repurposing this old beehive box because I like to do that. I could have built a box, but this is handy. Got the handles already to shake it. And I've got some old carpet tack here. I'm just going to take the nails out of one side and that normally go down into the floor and flip them over and nail them down onto the sides of that box there to hold down the welded wire there. Alright, I'll get working on that and get back to you. Okay, here's the box with the screen in the bottom. Handles to shake it if you need to. Okay, I'm going to go sieve me out some peat moss, get it all consistency there, since I bought it in a compacted block over there, and then I'll move on. Okay, I sifted a whole bunch of peat moss. It's not even half a bell right there, and I'm pretty sure I got plenty to do what I need to do today. Nice, soft, fluffy peat moss. If you've never ran your fingers through peat moss, it's amazing, let me tell you. I would call it a teddy bear in the ground. It feels that good. Okay, let me get my stuff to mix this together and some water, and we'll throw it together. Okay, I'm going to throw this mix together now. Found a mixture bucket, or a bucket out here that I'm going to use. Got a few dead wolf spiders in there. I figured it's all organic, so they can go. Calls for 3 parts peat, them spiders are still stuck in there. That'll loosen them up. Two. All gone. I think I only did that because I know some of you watching are probably squeamish. It's just a spider, folks. Let's see. 1 part perlite. Sorry, I have to use both hands here, so I can't really hold my hand cut open bag. Not effectively, anyway. Okay, I'm going to get 3 parts of the compost there and 1 part perlite, and I'll come right back. Before I add in the perlite and compost, I want to get the fertilizer and the lime in so they're a little bit consistent, so I don't have to blend it with the whole thing, just 1 unit. Use about a ½ cup of fertilizer here. Roughly about a ¼ cup of lime. I don't know how equal this is here, but I'm not baking a cake, folks.